Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from, this live video from. Happy Tuesday. How are you all this beautiful Tuesday morning? It's morning here in Houston, Texas. My name is Omolara. I'm the owner of this pay business page, Omolara OT Consulting. In case you're seeing me for the very first time, I want to welcome you officially to my business page. And I also want to welcome those who join me, my new followers. Thank you so much. I really, really, really am so grateful. I'm so grateful. And to all my old followers, once again, I want to say thank you as well. I'm so grateful. Thank you. So, you see me for the first time. I'm an online entrepreneur, online business owner, digital business mentor, digital business coach, healthcare professional, and also I'm originally from Nigeria. I currently live in Houston, Texas with my family. So on this new day, on this Tuesday morning, I just want us to, treat a topic that I have for us all. This topic is something that affects a lot of people, affects 99.9% of the entire human race. So the topic I have for this morning, it's all about how to handle the most common fears, fears. I know a lot of people fall into this category. So how do we handle the most common fear of starting a new thing, starting a business? Remember, I am a business owner. And so my topic, you know, centers on starting a new business. So, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, fear of being seen. Like people are going to see me. I don't want them to see me doing new thing, right? Fear of rejection. Do any of these sound familiar to you at all? I believe yes, right? I believe it's familiar to each and every one of us. If you're like many new business owner, you are no stranger to this saying, to this very common saying that fear of starting a new business. When you're starting a purpose-driven business, you want to do well, right? I mean, purpose of everybody going into something new, going into business is for you to do well in that business you want to do, correct? Then to put your best also forward and to make an impact in that business, right? So fear and resistance often comes up when you're doing something that it's important to you. Fear is a form of resistance, and it shows up when we don't even expect, when we least expect it. It shows up because your work, it shows up um because of your business is important to you. Both your work, your daily work, and your business is important to you. That's when it shows up. In my journey, in my own journey of starting a business, when I started my own online business about almost 3 years ago, I've realized there are few key of fears that arise when starting a business. I first mentioned them earlier when I first started, is the fear of failure, the fear of success, fear of the unknown, the fear of rejection, that people are going to reject me if I tell them, oh, I'm starting a business, I'm doing this. Fear of being seen by people, by family, by friends, by colleagues. Fear of being seen. These fears are common. They are common and they are manageable as well. If we look at it very well, it is a common fear that happens to everybody and it's manageable. It depends on the way you sing. I mean, the way you visualize it. So they don't need to get in the way of you and I doing the work we want to do, doing the business we want to do, as long as you don't let them conquer you. So these are four these are the four most common fear of starting a business. including what they look like and how you can manage them. So you can learn how to manage them and move forward confidently. The fear of failure, which is the number one thing. So I'm going to be talking about those 4 points, those 4 keys. I'm going to be talking about each and every one of it. The first one, which is the fear of failure. Fear of failure seems to come on anytime we are trying to do something new. Am I right? Yeah, they come anytime we want to do something new, whether it is a business, a new sport. Maybe your children wants to take up a new sport, going into a new relationship after a bad experience in your previous relationship, fear of moving forward in life, fear of being judged, like people are going to judge me. Who are they to judge you? You're making progress in life and somebody is going to judge you, and you're looking at that. Because of that, you want to stop what you're doing. You don't need to. Then fear of rejection and imposter syndrome. I know a lot of people who ask question, and most people ask this question when they are in fear. The first question they ask is, what if this business doesn't work out? Come on, you haven't even started. You haven't even started and you are saying, what if it doesn't work out? Where is your positivity? Where is your mindset, your positive mindset? So another question some people will say is, oh, what if I don't get any clients? What if I don't get buyers? I don't get customers? Who? Have you even started? Have you even taken that bold step to even start anything at all? And another person will say, what if I don't make any money? Oh, come on, guys. Have you started something before you started making money? So those are the questions fear builds in us. Fear don't want us to prosper. It don't want us to succeed in life. And how can we manage the fear of failure, which is the first one? Do you realize everyone fail at one time in their life? The only person who doesn't fail is a person who never tries at all. If you have never tried anything at all, then that makes you that you have never failed. So, step one for us to manage the fear of failure is to get some perspective. Ask your question. Ask yourself this question: what is the worst thing that will happen if I fail? Just be sincere to yourself. What is the worst thing that will happen to you if you fail? And then, what would I do if that worst case scenario happen? What are you going to do? So you likely find that even when you consider the worst case scenario, you can still deal with it. Yeah, you'll still deal with it regardless of anything. Another step is be willing to reframe your idea of failure. Failing is a learning process in life. When you fail, you get up. That will allow you to know what to do next, your next step. So each time you fail, you have the opportunity to correct, you know, to correct what you have learned from your failure. This is actually a process of, evolution, which is a good thing. You have to learn from your mistake. You have to learn from your failure. Many of the most successful business owners have failed at some point in their life before they succeeded. So if you don't fail, if you don't fail, you are in a great company, because when you fail, you are bound to make correction. So the second one is fear of success. Fear of success could also be known as fear of outshining others, or fear of playing big. Like, oh, you don't want people to know you have make it. You don't want people to mean you made to know that you are success. You're successful. Maybe you are onto something great. You want to do something great. You're doing something great for yourself, and you feel like this could be the thing that that will catapult you to the next level, and you are hiding it from people. It's okay to hide from people, because you don't want them to start looking into what you're doing. But you worried what will happen if ultimately when you succeed. Why would you be worried when you succeed? Do you need to be worried when you succeed? That is what people will see and say, oh, okay, she's succeeding. But maybe because of family issue, because of, your background of where you're coming from, you don't want people to see your success. When are they not going to see your success? They, one way or the other, they're going to see it. So you don't have to worry about the consequence, that what is going to happen if people see you, succeeding. So all you need to be thinking is how to undo that success when it comes. How am I going to outshine, people that are into the same business with me? That should be your thinking. So how can we manage the fear of success? The number one thing, the one thing that makes fear of success different is that you are ultimately afraid of outshining others and worrying that they will reject you. This result is in you not playing big enough. Is it not playing big enough? It is playing big enough, but you are just being scared of what people, of if people will reject you or what people will say. So number one thing to do, in order to manage your fear of success, is to check your assumption. What is your assumption? You might assume that those close to you won't support you when you first start your whatever business you want to do or you're doing. Or maybe you will be rejected. They will reject you. But how likely is this for them to reject you? You sure they're going to reject you? I doubt if they're going to reject you, right? If your fear if you fear success, you likely fear judgment from others, because they're going to judge you. Do you care if people judge you? For me, I don't care if people judge me. Whatever they want to say, they say it at my back, and I'm moving forward. Because once you are known, you will have critics. When they know you, when people start knowing you, definitely there's going to be critics. If there is no critics, how are you going to move forward? How are you going to be, how are you going to sustain yourself in that business? Whether the critics might be from friends, it might be from stranger, it might even be from your home folks. So learn how to undo and manage your assumption. Number two step is for you to practice trusting yourself. You need to trust yourself. If you have this fear in you, you also might worry that you won't be able to handle the spotlight or the attention that comes with success. You need to cultivate trust in yourself, that you can handle whatever arises, anything that comes up, you can handle it. The third one is to consider the upside. Holding yourself back is causing you to limit your own opportunities and potential, because you're holding yourself back because of family. You don't want people to know what you're doing. You are just losing opportunity. You are missing opportunity and potential. So that's it. That is that about it. So the third one is fear of unknown, fear of uncertainty. Most of us are so uncomfortable with the unknown, the fear of the unknown. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to be, meet in that business. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how to do it. How am I going to survive it? Fear of the unknown. And the truth is, we have no guarantee in life. Do you and I know we have guarantee? No, we don't have guarantee. Do you think we have guarantee in life? No, there is no guarantee in life. So the more we can embrace uncertainty, the easier it gets. When you accept uncertainty, you know that while the end result is variable, you are the constant. The only thing that is constant in this life is change. Life is uncertain. Business is uncertain. All you can do is to make the best decision with the information you have at hand at that time. And remember, the most decisions are not final and can be changed. You can change your decision today. You can change your decision tomorrow. So it is not certain. Life itself is not certain. How can you combat the fear of uncertainty? You rarely be certain about anything in life, and probably even less so in business. You are not certain of anything in life, and you are not even certain about business. The key is to take action and adjust as you go. One of the steps is to embrace the entrepreneurial mindset. You need to have an entrepreneurial mindset. When you can think of certain aspect of your business as an experiment, especially in your early days of starting your business, it can be a place for you to explore. It's always good to explore things, new things. I love to explore new things. It allows you to expand and to test that business. Okay, after 1 month, after 6 months, is this business still working for me? Without any attachment to the outcome. I don't want to know what the outcome is. I just want my business to be successful. Business might not be successful in the first month, second month, even up to 6 months, but you don't need to relent. You need to keep going. You need to keep going. You don't need to fear anything. Just know that this thing is going to work out for me. It's been working out for others. It's going to work out for me as long as you don't stop. The logic is don't stop, keep on moving. When you keep on moving, sky is just the beginning of your success. So my final one is fear, which is the fourth one. Remember, it's 4. The final one is fear of rejection. Human being will reject you no matter what. Whether you are good, whether you are bad, whether you are, even those people you are even feeding, at one point in life, they're going to reject you. So are you somebody that fears rejection? Human being can't stand to be rejected by others. I know they cannot stand it. It is a fact of nature. That is nature for you. That community acceptance was necessary to our survival. And then this biological protection makes us dependent on our community to accept us and not to cast us out. So when we often overestimate the toll rejection will take on us, you are unlikely to be cast out of society or your home, which are your family, for not succeeding at a business venture. I mean, nearly everyone experiences fear of rejection at some point in their life, but you can overcome it with some reasoning and some logic. So how can you combat? How can you have overcome the fear of rejection? When it comes to rejection, how can you overcome it? So we are thankfully not in ancient times when your rejection by society will literally kill you. Sometimes back in olden days, when people reject you, people that are being rejected, you know what they do? They kill themselves. That, oh, society don't want me. Families don't want me. But guess what? This is a new era. If anybody rejects you, do you care if they reject you? No, I don't. Because my focus is on me and not on them. So one of the steps you need to consider is consider the level of importance of the potential person or group rejecting you. Are they important to you? Are they even important to you? So why would anybody reject you if they are not important? Even if they are important to you, you don't need to take any rejection from anybody. Do you really care what people, from maybe your friends, your old school friend, your high school friend, your college friend, your colleague? Do you care of what they're going to think about you? Or even what the internet is going to think about you? It might be close friends. It might be close family member. You are worried about them that they're going to reject you. No. Focus on yourself. Leave rejection alone. Rejection will come at one point in life, but you know what? Just forget about it. Just pretend as if it doesn't happen and focus on where you're going. So step number 2 is to play. Let's play the worst case scenario game here. The worst scenario case can be, what would happen if you are rejected by somebody that loves you so dearly or that you love so dearly? How would you handle it? If you dig so deep, right? If you dig so deep, I'm guessing that you can maybe come up with few ideas. And one of them is probably, I'll continue on it in spite of whatever rejection. Maybe I will continue. Uh, Maybe I'll do it. Uh, okay, I'll stop. So those are the things that can have you or make people, I mean, those are the things that you yourself can use to reject yourself. If people are not rejecting you, why are you rejecting yourself? Don't reject yourself in whatever situation you find yourself. Just keep going. Stay focused, stay determined. Fear of starting a business doesn't need to hold you back. Business, business, business. Everybody wants to find themselves in the business. If you find yourself in the grips of fear as a new business owner, know that it is completely normal for human to feel that way, to have fear. You are um you are biologically programmed to do so, because that thing has been instilled in us that we just need to be fair one way or the other if we are starting something new. Young adults, little ones, they are, when they are starting something new, they are always scared. Oh, your children might be, oh, mommy, I love that sport, but I'm so scared. I don't want to do it. You never can tell. Maybe you are going to be the first person, that will be successful in sports in your family. So we need to take out fear from us. When you practice awareness and consciously manage your fear, you not only lessen its power, but you strengthen your own power. Moving through fear of starting a business is so crucial to taking the next step forward, to actually create a business that you love. Are you ready to walk through your fear? If you are ready to walk through your fear, you need to start something. If you are ready to walk through your fear and bypass your fear, you need to start something. If you don't start something, you won't know you have the spirit of fear in you. The spirit of fear is always there. If you want to take it, if you want to leave it, it is always there. It is you that will get up and say, no, I have no fear. God has created me to have no fear. I can succeed and I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, that strengthens my faith. So you need to have a strong faith. Don't let don't let fear ruin you. You need to let your faith supersede your fear. Let your faith come above your fear. So personally, I do support people like you who are willing to start a business and having the feeling of fear or afraid to move forward for one reason or the other. Guess what? Together, we address the inner work in us. We address it. We manage our fear. We cultivate confidence. Those are the inner thing that is inbuilt, that is being built in us. We have to learn how to manage our fear. We have to, cultivate the habit of having confidence in us and building self-trust. Build self-trust in yourself and build self-esteem, as well as we are working in the inner work in ourselves. We also need to work the outer work. What is the outer work? Things like your strategy. How are you going to succeed in this business? Things like, what are you going to offer? What is this business going to offer me? And the message that comes from you having a business, so that you can create an aligned, a sustainable business for yourself, for your family. So this morning, this beautiful Tuesday morning, my lovely people, if you are interested in exploring working together with me, if you are interested in exploring working in the online space to become a business owner, a business entrepreneur, you want to own your business, you want to own your time, you want to travel around the world, you want to have time flexibility with your children, you need more extra income. If that is you and you want to work with me, you want me to work with you in owning a business, we have a business community of over 190,000 and still counting business partners across the globe. Your first step is to register on my website, is right there in front of me, www.omolaraotconsulting.com. That's the first step. The very basic first step for you to do is to register with your legit, please, I'm begging you, legit name and legit valid email address. This is not a scam zone. If you put a wrong, or maybe you just say, oh, let me just see what she's talking about, okay? Let me just put some kind of name, some kind of email. You are doing yourself. Because by the time you are really, really ready to do the business, you are going to start all over again. So, best bet for your own good, register with your real name and your valid email address on my website once again. And then when you register, I'm going to personally send you a unique code that only you, nobody's going to share it with you, only you will use to watch or join us for our free workshop that is going live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Houston time. I'm based in Houston, by the way. I said it earlier. So which is Houston time, if you live in Dallas, any part of Texas, 7 p.m. And if you live in New York, in the EST, Eastern Time, Standard Time Zone, it's going to be 8 p.m. And I will see you on the other side of success. So, people, don't let fear consume you. Don't let fear stop you from getting to where you are going in life. Don't let fear overcome you, overcome your success. So, sit tight, buckle up, stay focused, stay determined, and the sky is just the beginning of your success. All right. Thank you once again for those who joined me this lovely, beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you. For those who are going to catch up on the replay, please let me know where you are watching me from. On the comment section, leave your name, your whatever question you have, where you're watching from, and I'm going to reach out to you, give you a hug, a virtual hug, and a word of thank you. I'm going to send a thank you message across to you. If you are looking to do something and you are having fear, you are being scared, please think about it. Think about it. The world is moving so fast. You need every little penny to save for your children unborn. So business is a way of going about it. You can never go wrong. Okay. All right. Thank you, people. I love you all. Have a blessed Tuesday. Enjoy your day. Stay focused. Stay out of trouble. Practice mindfulness. Practice what's it called? Practice good health care. Health care, and then sleep well, eat well, drink a lot of water, and stay out of cold. It's cold now. We are in the season of winter, so it's getting cold in some area. It's getting cold in some other country like Canada. It's snowing real bad. So stay warm. Till I come your way again. This is Omolara OT of Omolara OT Consulting. I love you all. Thank you and God bless. Bye bye.